with the track.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Dude, this car is sick.
Good morning. It is very early, way earlier than I'm usually up. And we are in Atlanta, getting a chance to actually drive and see what makes a Hyundai. The N line is what intrigues me. I see the N logo all over the place in this thing and down here on the console. And so we're about to find out what N line is all about. So we're gonna go ahead and get Atlanta Motorsports Park plugged into the navigation and get on our way. I can't wait to show you guys us ripping this thing around the track.
I feel like we're in like Gotham City. This weather.
It is kind of like Gotham City. Look at that. Atlanta is such a cool town.
Whoa.
Okay, I found this little drive mode button down here. Woo! Normal. Oh, what do we got here? Sport Plus, no traction control.
In the rain?
Look at a little carbon fiber accent dash. That's pretty cool. I want to drive that one. All right, well, we just arrived at Atlanta Motorsports Park, which is a private track, I think for like members and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So Hyundai's rented this out for a private day today for us. We're gonna get to drive the N-line product specifically, which is their kind of their sports oriented product line, which is really cool. We got to drive this Sonata N-line over here this morning. It's about an hour drive here through the backwoods and on the freeway and stuff. Got a chance to experience the, I don't know if you call it AI or not, but it's basically adaptive cruise control with self-steering and lane assist and all that stuff, which pretty much allowed the car to drive itself, which is pretty neat. Like I mentioned, it's the first time I've ever experienced it, so I was pretty impressed. Sound system sounds good. This thing's got a Bose sound system, and I assume all of the N-line cars are going to have the premium features, so it'll be interesting to see what those are. I guess the most important thing for me is how do they drive and how fun are they to drive. So we're going to find out that today, because I think the N-line is what encompasses the sports side of the Hyundai brand, so see how it is on the track. Dude, hell yeah. Rain or shine, let's go.
Classes in session, doctor.
Oh yeah. Haven't felt like this since I was in college.
All right, Mickey, what would you like to take?
I think we're gonna take the Ioniq.
Okay.
First part of our day today is gonna be street driving some of the Hyundai cars. And we've got three choices at the moment. We've got their Ioniq, which is an electric car. We've got the Elantra, and we've got the Veloster. And I think we're gonna take the Ioniq, because we're gonna get to drive these cars the rest of the day on the track and on the autocross course. I'm not gonna get to experience the Ioniq any other time during this trip other than this street drive. So I think we're gonna take this electric car and see what it's all about.
The first thing I see is the headlights are...
Yeah, I mean, okay, so this Ioniq is bonkers. I've seen one on the road before. Didn't really know what it was, but it looks like something out of like a cartoon. It doesn't look real. It almost looks like something out of The Simpsons or like Futurama or something. Everything is streamlined and very like sleek. Look inside. Look at the light ups inside the headlights, like the LED portions. Very cool. Obviously, this is electric, so there's no need for cooling up front. So you just got like a solid beam in the front. Very aerodynamic wheels. I really like this. This looks like almost like a camera thing, right? A camera lens.
Yeah.
The way it's shaped. The color is really neat. It's got like a green and blue to it. Electric charging port. Taillights are very unique. This reminds me of some like 80s Back to the Future styling here.
I love it.
I do too. It's really cool. This is a feature that a lot of hatchbacks have. This is kind of neat. Let's hop in and experience Hyundai's electric Ioniq 5. See if she smokes them off.
Sure.
Whoa! This thing might give our Z a run for its money. Wow, dude. Yo, I am quite impressed. The braking system is as impressive as the propulsion system. I wish the roads weren't wet. I really want to get after it. But man, this thing dips. Wow. And this isn't even like, this is just like standard drive mode. I wonder if there's, oh, here we go, drive mode. Ooh. Ooh. Sport. Eco, normal, sport. Man, you gotta love that about electric cars, man. The torque response is just instantaneous. I mean, you feel that when I let off the gas, dude. Ready? I'm not even gonna brake. This is just off the gas.
Yeah, it feels like you're braking.
I'm not. I would honestly wouldn't mind giving this a rip around the track, just to experience, you know, electric car with all these features and functions on track would be really cool. Honestly, I am genuinely and pleasantly surprised by this. I'll be honest, this would surprise a lot of people. I should say, I don't believe this is an N or N-line product. Dude, I kind of want to hop out and let you drive this. I want you to drive this, but I can't get enough of it, so I don't want to stop, because I actually really like it. All right, so the idea of this trip was for me to experience the Hyundai's N product line, but this Ioniq is so good that I wanted to give Nate a chance to drive it too, because it's an experience for sure.
All right, I'm gonna pull a Mickey right here. We're just gonna
give her, dude. Yeah.
Wow,
dude, it's like instant.
My.
Let off the gas.
No brakes. That's just off the gas, and it feels like we're braking.
Yeah. But man, it's very futuristic. That's what it's about, having fun and putting a smile on your face for sure.
It's a cozy car. Like, this is the future here.
Back at the compound. I'm pleasantly surprised. Good job, Hyundai.
I'm a fan.
Me too.
Let's turn it off.
We went 10 miles. All right, we just got back from driving the Ioniq 5 on the street drive, which is pretty cool. They've given us an opportunity to basically take these cars out onto the public street and kind of just experience them as we would if we were, you know, running over to Granny's or to the market or whatever. They have a Veloster N here as well as a Elantra N. Like I said earlier, these are the same cars we're going to be driving on track. So we did choose to drive the Ioniq 5, and I'm glad we did, because we were really surprised at how good it is. But we now have a few minutes. We might as well take a look at these. These are what we're going to be driving all day, and these are their Flagship N cars. I want to see what the differences are. They kind of went over them with us in the briefing, but I want to see it firsthand without having to be rushed into putting the car in launch mode and heading out on the track. So first thing I notice is these seats look amazing, and I like how they tied the baby blue stitching in. In fact, these cars come in an N-specific blue color that you can get, and we'll see those later on the track because I know there's a heap of them out here. Then they also come in red, black, white, the traditional sporty colors, fast colors. What I noticed right away is that the materials chosen are really cool. I love all the little detail work that they're putting into all the coachwork stuff. It's really nice. Let's see how these seats are. So one thing he told us about in the briefing was how the N lights up on the seat. And I guess at night when you unlock the car, those light up and looks really cool. I should say these N-line cars come in under or around $34,000, which is insane for what you're getting technology-wise. Has electronic LSD. This one in particular has the 6-speed manual, which is pretty cool that Hyundai's addressing the enthusiast and giving a manual still. These also come in a DCT, and a DCT comes standard with a sunroof. Aluminum pedals. We've got our 2 N settings here on the steering wheel, and then also what we're told is about a 20-second 10 horsepower increase, so you could use this on a straightaway or on a freeway pass or something, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like DRS in Formula One. The main function of this car, not only to be competitive in the sports car segment, affordable sports car segment, is that you can actually get in this car and drive it every day. You can drive it to the track, do your track day, drive it home without any worries. But I'm interested to experience the Kona N, so we're gonna see that next. That's kind of their it's like an SUV CUV platform, and it is in a class of its own kind of. So they've taken all the technology basically from the Elantra and the Veloster and put it into an SUV that allows you to put your groceries in the back or your racing bag with your helmet and your gear, turn up at the track, have a fun time with all the technology of a track car, and again, like I said previously, drive it home and drive it around town as you wish. Nice quality. Look at the backs of the seats even. One thing that he mentioned in the briefing that really resonated with me was that they didn't just pay Brembo to do brakes for these cars. They literally developed the brake system themselves in-house, which is pretty cool and admirable. And that's one thing that I can take away from this, is that Hyundai is actually, they're listening to the people, and they're actually doing really cool stuff with these cars on their own, and not relying on third parties to develop brake systems and stuff like that. Really cool. All right, well, we just got done, as you know, looking at the Elantra N, but we wanted to look at the Veloster N too. We're out of time. Our group is already off to the next stage of our day, and we're lagging, so we're gonna move on. We'll show you guys more features on the Veloster N when we drive it.
All right, we'll start rolling down pit lane.
All right, well, we're on our cool down lap. That was 3 laps of fun. Unfortunately, I got stuck in the back of the pack because we were late getting up to the line. The gentleman in front of us was just kind of out cruising. So we got a good chance to really get a good feel for the track, which is cool. So now we know where turn-ins are and apexes are and everything, but we can't do it fast, unfortunately. The car feels great.
To the right, and then we'll come into the pit.
The car itself feels great. I wish I could have pushed it a little harder. I'm hoping we get to go back out, but steering feels good. We are in a DCT car, again, sunroof car. So this is a DCT, which allows you to manually paddle shifter, but it feels good. It's kind of what I expected. There's nothing like out of the ordinary or anything bad. Everything's as expected, so that's a good thing. So the chassis structure brace here is really cool. Neat addition, something they talked about in the briefing. It's another added bonus to these cars being an end product. We're gonna go ahead and give the Kona N a try here. Of course, it's white. It's my favorite. All right, Hyundai's got a nice little pit crew here. They checking temperatures, tire pressures, making sure everything's good on the cars. So now we've moved from the back of the pack to the front behind the instructional driver. So now we're gonna get to see where my skills really lie, because I gotta keep up with the pro driver. And I should say, this is the Kona N. So if you've seen a Hyundai Kona, it's sort of a SUV, CUV, sort of a bigger hatchback style. And as I was saying previously in the video, there's really no comparison to this car. I actually asked in the briefing what they compared this to, and they said there's really there's really nothing on the market that falls in the same category, because it is a SUV with a lot of sports and track handling characteristics. So it'll be cool to experience a bigger sedan.
We'll do the same thing as before. We'll do a slow out lap, 2 fast laps, and then we'll do a cool down and come in.
All right, get this rearview mirror set so I can see what's going on behind us. Oh wow. So I can feel the electronic differential going around that tight turn. You can actually feel it making adjustments. That's really cool. Not feel it in a bad way, feel it in a good way. Late apex. This little carousel is pretty fun. You can really feel the chassis stiffness in this SUV is really good. It does not feel like an SUV at all. It's actually quite responsive. Well, he really hugs the outside. Throttle through apex, back outside. Wow, you hear the burps?
That's this thing?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Oh, the rev match downshifting is really nice. Holy crap. This is a lot different than previous rip through here. Got a lot of shape there. Tell he's a pro driver and I'm not. Man, this thing pulls Little turbocharged 4-cylinder makes some power. Quite impressed. Dude, look at him, man. Woo, he's gone. That's impressive. This thing does not handle like an SUV. This feels like a sports car through and through. She's a little light. Dude, my boy's no joke in front of us. He's fast.
So we just had lunch.
It's time to ball now.
You don't want the smoke?
You don't want the smoke.
Alright, yeah, alright.
I didn't get the warm up. You got the warm up? Oh, warm up, dude.
We're gonna see Mick right there?
Probably not. I already told you guys I'm no race car driver. I can drive, but look at the pro time. That's insane.
Is that you? Pro time?
No, that was Michael.
So,
Definitely gonna be faster though. Now that it's dry.
Yeah.
Yesterday's, I think the fastest was 27.2.
Wow. Yeah, I'll be happy if I can get it in low 30s.
How about that exhaust note from
Yeah.
these cars?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting that it comes like that from the factory. So you posed the question about the noise coming from the exhaust system.
Yeah.
I think you'd be hard pressed to convince a police officer that that isn't stock. Like, it's pretty crazy. Hyundai's added it as a feature on their N cars, which is pretty cool. This will be interesting.
As long as you don't have like a 45-second time, I think you're good.
All right, well, I'm on my sighting lap at the autocross portion of the day. We've already done street driving, we've already done track driving, and now we've been given the chance to do just a quick sighting lap through the autocross course. We've chosen the Veloster N here. The Pro just took a few laps in this one. I got to choose whatever car I wanted, but I want to take the same car that the Pro took because I want to kind of gauge where we're at time-wise, and tires are warm already.
Let's see. That's
Oh, did you see that? Watch this. Ready? That's so cool.
There you go. So just let go of the brake.
What was it?
28.
Oh, not bad.
That's like second slower than the Pro.
Yeah, that's not
Actually
bad.
not that bad,
That's
right?
not bad.
I just said I wanted to get in the low 30s. I just ripped off a 28. I really like this menu. I like how, what do you want to call it, like granular it gets. You have all these different settings and you can basically control suspension, transmission, steering, the electronic LSD, exhaust sound full on. That's why we hear all that out the back. It's really cool. And then it even has launch control, which we'll activate when we get up there to the start line. Damn it, lost time there. I almost took out the timer, and it wasn't even fast. It was 28.5.
Oh, rip.
Go ahead, go ahead.
All right, let's see what we can do in the Kona here.
That felt fast.
28.1. Nice. Take that.
All right, this is the car I've been waiting for all day.
Me too. And custom. Launch control at 3,000.
So there's a lot of, I think, subscribers that have these cars.
Yeah, I think so too. We see a lot of comments about you guys should do a Veloster. So it'd be cool to see some feedback in the comment section from you guys if you think maybe we need to do a Veloster project. Jury's still out whether it's fast or not. We'll tell you in a second. I'll be honest, the Kona feels a little quicker out of the gate. Ooh, that's gonna cost me. Plug that cone, didn't I? Not good.
Not good?
Not even looking at that one.
28.28. What was your initial impressions of the Veloster? It's the first time you drove it today.
Definitely feels skinnier than the Kona. Like by skinny, I mean like more direct feeling and sporty, I guess is the best way. Even though the Kona N is a sports SUV, I just feel like you can really feel the difference in weight and chassis rigidity and stuff in this versus that. Spicy. Spicy.
Ah, he's rev limiter.
Too deep. Got through there all right though.
Wow.
27.9, baby.
Yoo-hoo!
That was out launch control, boys.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna let this thing cool off for a minute. I'm gonna back into this spot and just sit in it and let it cool off.
Shredding those tires.
Just ripping them off of there, dude.
What do we get?
27.7. All right, we're getting
Fastest lap of the day.
better. For me. I think I can do better, dude. What do you want? Hang my head in shame.
Alright, whatever. Hey, you got in the 27s, you're good.
Some cone hits knocking your time.
Yeah, about 4 of them out there.
You had gone 27.7, but
I hit a cone?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
sorry.
that was a clean one.
What's the
1 second usually, right?
28.2. Yeah. Oh, with the cone, it's because it's so close on times, it just knocks the run off. Because the second
Yeah,
to
you
make all
can't.
the difference.
Yeah. I didn't think I hit a cone on that one. Damn it. All right, well, that's a wrap on our day here at Atlanta Motorsports Park. This is a fantastic facility, but we want to give a huge shout out to Hyundai for flying us out here to enjoy a day at the racetrack with some of their end performance vehicles. Very excited with what the future holds for Hyundai. They're doing a great job with their current product line, and I'm glad I got to experience it firsthand in a good environment where I could actually test the cars out properly. As you can hear, these guys are ripping around an autocross course. It sounds amazing. Love all the noises that come out of these performance-packed and technology-packed models of Hyundai cars. So we're gonna head back to San Diego now. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. Leave us some comments down below. Should we build a Veloster N? It's up to you guys. Let us know what you think.